Hello, thank you for joining me today. I wanted to go over App Center with you. I was having a hard time trying to figure out what was going on with it, so I thought maybe I would share my experience with you guys. Anyway, let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. What we want to do is go up here. Um, there we go. So the very first place we want to go to is Gigabyte.com. It's at the top of my screen there. So Gigabyte.com on your web browser, press enter, and this is the screen that you will see, most likely at the time of this recording. From this screen right here, please left click service support. It's generally at the center of the screen. You click on this and it'll take you to the next page. Just before we move on, I also would like to add, if I'm moving too fast for you, please press the spacebar button and that will pause this video in order for you to catch up. And leave a comment. Like I said, if I'm going too fast or if I'm not explaining this correctly, if I've made some errors, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. So let's continue with this process. Click on Service Support, and it's going to take you to the service support page. You can scroll down with the wheel of your mouse if you don't have a wheel on your mouse. On the left side, on the right side, excuse me, of the screen, you're going to have a gray bar. You left click on that and you hold it. You hold it pressed down and you scroll down till you get to the utility section. You have 4 different sections. We're only interested in utility today. And then from here, you can select a whole bunch of utilities depending on what it is you're doing. Being a motherboard, it's a Gigabit motherboard utility at this point, and that's what this it's been filled out, pre-filled out. The very top, the very first app is App Center. If you click on this, if you left click on that download, which is right here, it is going to download this file. And what's going to happen is, if you are using a Windows 10 operating system, the way I am, is going to download it, and it's also going to, you're going to be able to see it at the bottom, most likely. It's going to be right here at the left bottom corner of your screen, and it's going to say MB, which stands for Motherboard Utility App Center zip folder. And once it's completed downloading, it could take 30 seconds, could take a minute, 2 minutes, depending on your download speed. You're going to have an arrow that's pointing up, just like this one is. If you click on that, left click with your mouse, you can have the option to show in folder. You left click on that, and it's going to open a new window for you. And where is that window? I don't see it. It's somewhere here. I just have to find it. All right. So, well, why don't I click on download and download it again? Maybe I deleted it accidentally. I'm not quite sure. I can't find it at this point. So it's downloaded. It's completed. I'm going to click the arrow, show in folder. Here it is. There we go. So here is the new download folder. Now, I downloaded in the past. This window did not show up for me when I was requesting it early. I don't know why. It really doesn't matter. So once you download it, if you left click twice, you're going to come up to this folder right here. Now, if you do not see this folder after you double left clicked, then what you'll need to do is download a zip software. And let me see, cancel. I don't want to install it. What I want to do is on the web browser, what I want to do is in the search bar type in zip 7-zip.org, or you can also search for let me see here, zip software free download. You can search for that, and this is an ad. WinZip, this is not what we're looking for. 7-zip is not what we're looking for. Here we are. This is what we're looking for, and you can click on this, and it's going to take you to the exact same page that I was on earlier. And you have three options here. You can download the installation program for 64-bit Windows system. You can download the folder for a 32-bit system, but you also have an option for a 64-bit ARM64. If you know what that is, you know what to do. Anyway, so for me, because I have a 64-bit, I would click on that. Once I click on this download, it's going to take me, again, it's going to have a little window at the bottom left. It's, downloading the software. Once it's completed, with a download, and you click on the window here with the arrow that goes up, you click on that. If you click on show in folder, it's going to take you to this to your download folder, and it's going to say, hey, this is the 7-zip folder you requested to download. Now if you double click this, what it's going to do is going to take you through the installation process, and go ahead, install it, restart your computer so everything works properly, and then come back to your download folder and click on this. If you have zip, or if you have some kind of a zip program that extracts these files, you don't need to go through the 7-zip download part. Just skip that altogether. So once you're here, you double click this, it's going to come to a setup. You double click the setup, it's going to go through the installation process. Please follow the instructions. Once you're done installing it, please restart your system. Again, we want to make sure that all the drivers in the software is configured correctly for it to run properly. Will it run without restarting your system? Possibly, but to be 100% sure that everything is properly installed, just restart it. It should take, what, 30 seconds, maybe a minute with most systems today. So it's not a big deal to make sure that everything's working the way it should be. Once all that is done, I'm going to minimize these windows because we don't need them at this point. Once all that is done, you've installed the software. If you go here in the search section, bottom left corner of your screen, in the search section, we're looking for appcenter. Now, the reason why I was having a hard time, and the reason why I'm making this video, is because I would go here in the search section right here, and I would type in Gigabyte. And once I do that, it gave me all these other websites, which are the ones with you got a little symbol on the left here, and that basically means it's a website. It's going to take you to a website. This is a text document that I created. None of this applies to what it is that I'm looking for. This is going to take you to the Microsoft Store. That's not what I want. That's not what I was looking for. So the error that I was making is that I typed in Gigabyte in front of appcenter. If I would have typed App Center, it would have taken me directly to where I want to go, which is the Launch App Center app. APP is for application app. If you don't want to see all this information right here, you can at this section here at the top, almost at the top, you can hear app. You can click on app, and it's going to show you apps that are installed on your system. One of them is Launch App Center. The other one is my option is to uninstall it. And I can also go to the Microsoft Store. Once you launch this app, the software, you'll have the option to do a live update, which is at the very bottom here. If you don't have this option, which turns orange when my mouse is hovered over it, if you do not have this option, you most likely will have a circle up here, top right corner of the black screen. You're going to have a circle with an arrow pointing down. Now either one, if you click on this one, or the arrow that might be here pointing down, if you click on either one of them, it's going to search a Gigabyte for any drivers or utilities that are not installed on your system. In my case, you can see right here, there's 5 of them. Now I don't wish to install any one of these, that's why I haven't done so. It's the reason why they're available to me. If I did choose to install any one of these, all I have to do is just click on the white mark on the left side of the black screen, and then it kind of blends in with the rest of the bar. So if I wanted to install all of them, just go ahead and click them all. For personal reasons, I don't want to install any of these, so I'm going to uncheck all of them. And once you've decided what it is you want to do, what you want to install, go ahead and click on install. And what's that going to do is download and install each one of your chosen apps or updates one at a time. And once it's done that, once it's completed, again, restart your system, make sure that the drivers and the files are correctly installed and they're working properly. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you have any comments, please, leave them at the bottom of the video. Subscribe if you like. Let me know if there's a better way of doing this, or if there's something that I missed or I incorrectly mentioned. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.